His first game is against Blabooer, and Blabooer technically goes Shoals and Fencer. I have chosen S-Kill for this particular tournament, so I'll probably be maining S-Kill and not switching off of him. That may change in future tournaments. Last tournament I was playing Redacted. Looks like Blabooer goes Fencer here. And I feel okay as S-Kill against Fencer. Fencer has a sword that he can throw that can do some good damage, but in terms of him getting the sword back, I feel like with S-Kill and his double jumps, I can kind of protect the sword decently. It's not the best, but I'd say with 2 jumps you can basically get Blabooer to get into a bad spot where he's kind of running into you, and you have a second option for a second jump to do something. Right now it looks like he's tagging me out of the air with his speed. One of the things that you can use is, I just did it there, is parry. Because of the minimum height jump of Fencer, he does tend to get pretty high, so aiming at your feet is really tough for the Fencer. So you could look to get in those last minute parries when he jumps a bit too high. Right there I stopped him from passing me with his kick factor. When he gets kick factor, he gets a secondary win condition where if he passes you and goes off the screen, he wins the round. Lasts for 1 round. Right there I could have parried, but I just landed and missed it. So right now I'm concussed. Blabooer is looking to take this one. Comes in a little too deep. With the S-Kill, doing the jump back and the jump up can avoid a lot of different attacks. Okay, looks like Blabooer has a kick factor right now. I'm trying to figure out how to stop him. I might be moving around a bit too much, but I'm able to get him down to the ground. I have enough for a trick here. I could use it, end up using a parry. As S-Kill, I'll try to kick in front of the Fencer to kind of just bait them into kicking me. I totally missed that trick there. That should have been an easy kill if I got that timing correct. Looks like I kick a little bit too far and Blabooer just tags me. I probably shouldn't have kicked there. I probably should have just landed. Blabooer goes up 1 here. I still feel fairly confident in the matchup. I don't feel like I need to change gems or anything, so I'm probably just going to stick to the kick gem and play this out. My goals in the game are to... I can't defend the sword early. I can kind of threaten it, but with S-Kill you just don't kick that fast, that far forward, that fast. Looks like Blabooer picks it up fairly close to my side. I was able to kick him there. But after I get the sword on the ground on my side, I'll try to defend it. That was not a very good job of defending it, but I'll try to defend it, and hopefully he has to come into me. If not, we'll go to line, and I'm pretty happy with using trick and parry going into line. Right there, go just above the sword. I think like the hilt overlapped with the bottoms of my my shins and feet, but both of those have no active hitboxes, so we're okay. Able to hit a good parry there, just landing in front. It's a good thing too, because he was just about to get kick factor as well. Alright, I'm about to get kick factor here. That was probably an input error. As S-Kill, I tend to move really fast, and sometimes I'll press the buttons way too much, and if I press it too fast when I'm in the air, it'll think I wanted to do my special. Blabooer is doing a very good job of like seeing where I'm trying to kick towards when I'm tanking space, and he's just kicking right into it. Looks like it's pretty close here at 4-4. Able to get a good trick in. That might have been luck. I don't think that's the perfect scenario that I want to trick. I normally want to do a trick on a kickback or a jump up. There he was kicking forward after the jump, and I was able to catch him after I turned around.
Yes, from above. Round 1.
I'm moving towards the sword here, thinking I can maybe defend it if he's not super aggressive about it. But if Blabooer wanted, he could have just gotten the sword, and I probably couldn't threaten him very quickly. He does have dive gem, which might make him a little bit slower to do that, though. Good defense by Blabooer there. That was a pretty bad trick on my end. So the key for me is I'll probably get a little bit closer to Fencer and then start hopping. With a single hop, I still have the option to do my second jump, and so I'll kind of be waiting in that one hop mode and seeing what he does. And when he tends to make a move, I'll try to use my my second action, my second kick to adjust. There, I think I was just trying to go ham and try to hit him with a trick. I missed, but I was able to get my second hit in. So going to this third one, I think I'm doing okay. I'm not defending that well, but it seems like he's coming in a little hard. I'm able to get the counter hits. That was a very, very big jump. So that was a pretty easy kill for me there. Ooh, jeez, I remember this one. I think I just barely got over the sword and was able to get a headshot there. Alright, that approach I went for trick. I just figured he would jump back and I would have been able to get it. Yeah, that one, he was kicking way too into me, and I just used my second jump to get out of the way. I'm probably going to close, and as I get meter for trick, I'll decide if I want to use it, but I'll probably come forward here. I don't think that was a trick. I was actually supposed to just kick really quickly, and I pressed it a bit too fast, and it went into a trick. Still got the kill, which is good, but definitely not intended. Alright, so that was 3-1 versus Blabooer. My next match is against Capconian, who normally rolls Dr. Scholes. I'm going to pick the Dive Gem here because Dr. Scholes can get a little bit high up there, and Dive Gem gives me a bit more defense. Of course, that's going to make meter building a bit harder, and parry in this matchup, getting to the ground faster for parry isn't as much of a necessity because there's times when you can't hit Scholes, even if you do get the parry, so parry is more defensive than it is offensive. So right now I'm just going to be building up, looking to build up trick, but also try to defend using my double jump height. As Scholes comes in on me, I'll try to use a kickback to go away from her, and then use a higher, my neutral jump to get above. Dr. Scholes hits me with a headshot here, and it's pretty fortunate here that I don't get headshot again because S-Kill does rely on meter a lot. Ooh, barely got hit in the head there too. Basically, I want to try not to be under her too much, and if I am under her, I want to try to rely on parry to keep me safe. And in the meantime, I try to build up trick and look for options or opportunities to trick him. I remember this happening a lot where I'm tricking a bit too late and they kick into, I want to say, my invisibility frames in terms of when S-Kill disappears, there's a few frames after he's actually gone or he's not visible on the screen where you can still hit him. That was a good evade there by Capconian, just using his float forward to get out of the way of my trick. And there's the second time it happened where I get hit out of invisible. So I should have to adjust that. I don't think I did it in this matchup, and that was kind of my downfall here. I believe that Capconian was playing around the trick option very well. I'm looking for when he's up at the highest point of his jump or when he's kicking. And if he adjusts those moments when I'm going for the trick, then he can avoid getting hit by it. Just backing up, building meter. I see Capconian like coming in, and he's trying to get over me with this type of where he can get over and then do a turnaround kick, and I'm trying to like stay away, but he's doing these approaches that take a decent amount of space, so maybe I should have been a little bit more aggressive instead of just backing up and building meter. I do have enough for a trick here. We'll see how I probably don't use it well. That was fairly close hit there. Okay, there, I think I tried to do it way too early, but that's kind of the scenario I want where I'm in the air and they want to kick towards me, but I want to get it as they're kicking so that when I show up, I turn around and kick them in the head when they pass me. In the meantime, my defense on the jumps are doing okay, but I am not hitting my tricks, and if you don't hit your tricks as S-Kill, it can be bad. since most of your offense is reliant on tricks. Capconian's about to get kick factor here. I might have tried to move really quickly, and unfortunately that did not allow me to land. Being headshot again, not great, especially against kick factor. Capconian with kick factor should be able to run this out. I've got no parry to defend, and my jump is, yeah, not that great. Capconian goes up 2-0 here. I think I'm gonna have to need to adjust my trick timings to get Capconian. I'm building up meter, but I'm not capitalizing on it. As far as disappearing, I wanted to be able to time that correctly so that he can't just hit me out while I'm like invisible. There I could have gotten a parry in at least last second. I might not have made it, but I think I should remember to try that when I do land. Right there would have been a nice parry time as well. Just to be sure. Oh, there it is. So that's gotta hurt. Not only did I get hit out of the trick, but I'm also headshot now. Not headshot again is a good thing, but Capconian's about to get kick factor. I'm gonna need to build up parry really quickly. Alright, I get it. We'll see if I actually get to use it. I did get to use it. I do get the miss though. I can get the hit there if I waited. So that's a skill thing where I have to understand when I need to wait and when I should go for the wait. But Capconian here has got his kick back should run out, but we'll see what I can do to try to stay alive and maybe get at least one round on the board. I wasted trick there. Ooh, I almost had a hit kill there. I didn't press the kick at the right time. And that was a decent trick. There was a mix-up where I could have gone high, and he basically read my low mix-up and killed me there. So, good job to Capconian for staying away from tricks and lining up those headshots. My next match here is against AxemJinx, who regularly goes Baz. This matchup is, I think, very meter dependent. I'm going to have to hit my tricks really well because my kick can't really hit Baz. Parry isn't that good either, because when you parry as S-kill, you squat down a little bit, and so that puts you in a position where there's likely that the kick is probably just going to miss you, because Axem is not going to be aiming that low with his swing kicks. And you also can't parry lightning, so you have to be wary about when he's got meter for lightning. You can't just use parry to get out of things, because they can just react with lightning to get you in your recovery. I think this matchup is fairly even, maybe slightly S-kill? I don't know. I think it's fairly even though. There's going to be a lot of trick opportunities for S-kill because the Baz is in the air, but the Baz has a lot of maneuverability that he can avoid that. So it really depends on the trick slash air mobility. And lightning is always a good attack for Axem. Being able to lightning past parry, being able to lightning away from tricks, it's just a very good tool. Ooh, very good far away attack there from Axem, recognizing that I'm just building meter. Alright, I went for a trick there, and this might be something that happened a lot, but my trick timing, I want to be able to do a turnaround, because when Axem does a swing, I want to be able to appear right when he's coming out of his swing, so that I turn around as he's ending his swing. But like that. So basically, when he comes across, I appear in front of him, or I target in front of him. He swings across, I appear, and then I'm facing the opposite way so that I can actually kick him. But I do remember I didn't get a lot of those in this particular matchup, and Axem was really good at avoiding them. Alright, I may be able to take a game here. And I'm feeling kind of good, but I'm still not landing my tricks. Most of those kills were... I guess I had 2 tricks that were decent, but most of those kills were from moving around well. From above. And so Axem is definitely like learning it, and I think he adjusts here, and I never come back, but we'll see what I actually did wrong, because viewing this matchup will probably be good for me. Oh yeah, there was one thing that Capconian mentioned that I should probably go into kick factor a little bit more. Not only am I invisible so I can't get hit, but on top of that I do have 2 tricks available when I have kick factor, where you have a little bit of your kick factor left and you can still do a trick, instead of having to do 1 trick and then build it up again. Oh, that felt like a really good trick. I caught him jumping. He used the lightning to get out, but he did a bit early, so I got the turnaround and I was able to get the hit there. Yeah, there I think I used it more of an escape, so not expecting to turn around that position. I was a bit too close. One of the things I'm doing really well here is avoiding any type of the ground lightnings that Axem has been doing, where he kind of goes above me and hits a lightning. I've been able to get away from those. But yeah, I'm building up meter and still trying to find a way. Just as I was saying that, he does a cross lightning that messes me up. But yeah, I'm just trying to build up meter and look for positions where I can get an attack. That was a very good trick. I just timed the kick wrong. If I let myself drop a little bit, I should have been able to get the kill. Looks like Axem is adjusted to kind of doing low lightnings where he does it from far away instead of his get above me and then do the lightning. There's a great example of parry kind of whiffing where he skims right above my head because I ducked. Well, not ducked, but squatted just a little bit from the parry. Ooh, I had the kill there, did not get the kick. Axem doing a very gutsy move there, zips in, but I don't punish him for it. That was a good reaction on Axem, just getting out of the way of my trick, but not able to avoid the second hit. Ooh, I could have parried there to save myself. It probably would have made Axem pass me. I probably wouldn't have got the reversal kill, but at least I would have survived here. It was a really, really close match, though.
Yes, from above.
I think my title might be wrong, but hopefully it's not. It should be a Divekick League matches, but we'll just let that go. Alright, so it looks like I'm building meter here just fine. Trying to get in that parry, that trick, and that trick was badly timed. In the meantime, Axem tries to cross me up with lightning, does not, but able to get the kill anyway. Got meter for trick again, let's see how I use it. This might be a good spot. Ooh. I think that was a regular jump from, yeah, there's an actual trick. Good way to tell if Eskil is using trick is to watch his meter. When you see a big chunk of it disappear, you know he's actually going to his actual trick. Yeah, I think Axem here is being really wary about my trick, and rightly so, because that's the only way I'm actually going to get a hit on him. Now that I have kick factor, I'm trying to change it up. Missed the timing there to try to turn around, and Axem's doing a really good job at defending against her. In retrospect, I probably should have tried to approach with a regular kick to make it a little bit more scary, and then try to mix up my tricks with regular attacks. Even though my regular attacks aren't that great, it might force Baz into a bad position. Ooh, I had the kill on that on that one where I was above him, but luckily I was able to get a trick kill there. Pretty good concussion defense there by Axem. Ooh, I could have panic parried in that position and maybe have saved myself or actually got the actual parry since he was pretty low. Axem goes up 2-1 here, doing really well at avoiding trick kills. I don't think I've gotten a trick kill in a while now.
Yes, from above. Round 1.
Okay, I might have been trying to push the agenda to get a little bit closer, but I should probably wait until I have trick before I do that. I did get hit in the head here, and that's, you know, as we said, bad news for Eskil, who relies on meter. Yep, I'm building meter now. Looking to set up a trick. Nope, I'm going all the way to kick factor. Using kick factor to and the line pressure to get a kill there. Whenever the line gets low, there's always a pressure to stay near the middle, and Axem kind of felt that and ended up staying in place. He gets a very good lightning across, like the very high possibility that I'd still be in the area with even though I was invisible. Well, a bit close there. I still don't think I should be doing that. I should probably, if I ever do play Skill again, to remember that against Baz, I want to build away before I actually get a close approach. Alright, go to time here. Let's see if I can get... Oh, no! I was actually in a really good spot to take that. Waiting for time, having parry to defend the low, and high jump to defend the high. But definitely jumping at a bad spot there. I think I tried to use regular jumps to get above. It might have been better to use trick as soon as he passed me. Since he's locked up against that wall, that would have been a good time to trick. Catch him standing there with a trick. If you ever do end up standing still, you have to be ready for that quick trick. Okay, I got trick again. Tried to hold on, delay that kick, but Axem just zips out of there very well with that lightning. Able to get that lightning kill at the end there. Overall, definitely things that I can improve on. Axem played really well and took the set. See, Laitome next. Regularly goes Kenny. I don't think there's going to be a difference here. I stick with the kick gem because I want to be a little bit faster depending on who he rolls. The height is not super necessary against the higher jumpers, and I'd rather have parry available and more meter. I'm going to have to aim a little bit lower for a standing Kenny, so when I do my tricks I might miss high if I'm not timing it correctly. Alright, Markman here, I probably want to try to get some parries in, but it really depends on how he's attacking. Yeah, there it is. If he gets low enough, then it's going to be hard for me to actually get the parry. Okay, S-kill versus S-kill. I should get this one. It's a very good roll that I'm comfortable against. I don't mind the mirror at all. Looks like he gets S-kill again. Ooh, I had a very good shot at getting a headshot there, but I miss it. I could have just dropped a little bit lower to get that kill. Looks like he's in S-kill mode. I'm just moving up around and trying to get a kill on the line, and I do. The thing about Kenny S-kill is that he doesn't have tricks. You don't have to worry about him changing his attack in midair. You already know, like, the furthest amount he can attack. I think I was using my invincibility to try to bait him into attack into me, and I was just using relying on my invincibility to keep me alive. I think he just did a DK in there and lost to a random pump stance. We're gonna see Markman again. Do I get the parry? Oh, I do. Yes. Seeing me land there, I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna parry here. One of my favorite things to do as S-kill is, you know, land with a parry or kick underneath them with a parry. I'm not really good at reactions, and so I try to set up my parries with predictable scenarios. I think oh no, I don't. Sometimes I'll like move away from the stage. I don't like the rain. So sometimes I'll go to character select and keep the same character in gem, but just try to get another roll on the rain. Fighting against Jaffalis is usually really good for me, so I'm pretty upset that I lost that that round. Oh no. I'm gonna die. At least I died against and took his meter. So he's got no meter for this next round, but he is up 2 now. So against this Jaffalia, I want to get my parries in, and I don't again, and he hits me in the head again. Well done to Laitome there. Oh, Laitome with a very good approach, catches me in a bad jump, and Marksman's angled kick allows the chase down. Ooh, Laitome comes in a bit too fast.
Round 6.
I should approach here. Oh no. Yeah, I should approach here, try to build up some meter. Laitome goes with a YOLO Shoals, and I am woefully unprepared and get hit in the head to lose the set, or lose the game. It's tied now 1-1, and with adjustments here, I guess I'm thinking in my head that maybe I should be a little bit more careful on my concussion approaches. Oh, I do remember my buttons not showing here or getting buggy, so I probably went ahead and reset that, just so that little D and the K in the bottom, in case anybody is following along with that, it actually shows up. So you can see where I'm like mashing parry sometimes. I feel very comfortable against Markman. Just the movement and to hit fairly low and avoid the parry is pretty hard to do to aim actually. That was a bad jump on my part. I guess I wanted to go for the parry there, but Laitome with a very good low aim there. N's pretty tough. I might try to go for a parry since N's attack always comes from above, but N is pretty fast. Alright, looks like Sensei. I get a bit too close and I use Eskill's trick to escape that, and I was able to line up the falling kick. I think I got a bit disjointed by the very far double jump kickback. And then I get hit with the freeze, and he ends up lining up that headshot, which, like we said before, is pretty tough for Eskill. Laitome is doing an excellent job here with his freezes. So far I haven't found a good way to get around them. I've been frozen multiple times and he's converted the kill very well. I barely missed the parry there. Very good stop there from Laitome. I went for the counter kill after my failed trick, and he just hits the brakes and hits me. Now I'm down 2-1, and not sure if I make an adjustment here, but one of the things I do notice is that Laitome's been pretty good against my parries, but I'm gonna have to keep going for them because if I'm not hitting my tricks, then my parries are my next best avenue of getting hits. Ooh, I could have went for a parry there. Guess I didn't. That's usually a scenario where I like to blend into parry against the redacted. I was hoping to get in front of him on the other side, but maybe I had to kick forward there before I got to the front on the opposite side. That's a very good action right there. So I give Laitome respect for pulling the cancel into a boom kick, and I throw the parry out because that's the safest move. Because if he does go into that boom kick, I'll catch him with the parry. But Laitome, respecting that I'll do that, avoids it and hits me on the chase down. Oh, one of the times I actually get above the homing bullet there and don't get frozen. Missed on the trick. Still feeling good about this, but let's see if I can actually get the kill here. Laitome's about to get full meter. I get hit by the bullet. Very good bullet by Laitome there. I was playing a bit too close, and he throws the bullet right on top of my head, and I jump right into it. I think I stood still here at this moment because I thought he would just anticipate that I was going to jump back and he would jump over me, and then once he did, I was going to go retreat to the left side, but wrong guess, and he tags me for the win. Great set, Laitome. I'm playing against Argenrost here, who picked Redacted. Sorry if we kind of skipped the choosing. I hit record a bit too late here, so he had already chosen his character, and it's going to be 2 kick gems, so Argenrost is going to be looking to try to avoid parry and try to get kills on me. I am looking at using parry as my main attack until he stops just quick attacking me, and then I can try to hit him as he just tries to think if I'm going to use parry or not. I get a couple close kills here, which I'm kind of surprised because usually Redacted steamrolls me in the neutral. So I'm feeling pretty good. That was actually a decent attack against a feral standing or a feral ducking Argenrost, but I hit the button a bit too early and sailed right over her. Able to get the parry though. I'm chasing down a concussion now. That was total accident. I was probably just moving a bit too fast with my my movement. Went right into trick and got a lucky kill there.
Round 5.
I'm moving forward a lot here, and I think it's because I felt pretty good at the beginning. If I'm able to win some neutral interactions, then I'll try to push forward. Normally against Redacted, I think I'm a little bit more cautious about that because she's so fast. But because I'm kind of taking some of the scenarios, I feel good about moving forward.
Round 1.
I continue to move forward and win some interactions here.
Round 2.
I whiff the parry, get in kind of that tough area where Argenrost is, or Redacted is really good. I could have spammed parry again, decided not to look to try to escape, but eventually I got tagged. Alright, Argenrost is looking a lot better now. I think he's adjusted, and he's getting me more in the neutral, so I might be a little more cautious. Looks like I had enough for enough for trick there, so I kind of just timed the trick. Yeah, so now I took one step forward. Now I'm taking like very soft jumps to see what he does. Basically, not going too far forward. Looking like the trick there works. Whenever you're aiming a trick against Redacted, you want to get it when they're jumping. You want to try to show up above them because their jump is pretty quick that even when they're concussed, they can counter kick you if you trick too low. Fortunately, I didn't do it, but he also didn't jump, so I was okay on that part.
Round 2.
So far, parry's been working decently well, and I think I'm going to try to look to use that a bit more here in this third match because getting the parry is pretty good against Redacted because you will get the headshot on the counter teleport. I feel like Argenrost has been kind of going for that quick attack, and hopefully he keeps doing that and I can continue to get the headshots.
Round 6.
As you can tell, my approach is a bit more cautious. There's that parry. Caught it right at the edge. Argenrost might not have been going for an attack there, he might have just been trying to get closer. Whenever S-Kill sticks out his hand, he sticks it out pretty far in front of him, so I was able to catch that foot. I think it was getting a bit choppy here, as you can tell by the video. But I think that was only right at the end. I was able to take that set 3-0 though. And my next match here is against Ubersaw Medic. So Ubersaw ends up going Markman. We have played Trifeli vs S-Kill before, and I think the last time we played I was hitting my parries on the dropkick really well, and maybe that's what pushed Ubersaw to go Markman here, but I'm not quite sure. In any case, I don't worry about upkick that much. I am worried about gas that drains my meter, and I am worried about electric kicks because sometimes it's hard to set up a parry when the kick that comes out from Markman is variable. There's glue on my side. It's going to be a bit tough to build up meter, so I'm just going to back up and build it behind it. Looks like Ubersaw is just building right in front of me. Gets the precision mode and goes in for a kick there. I think I tried the parry there and I was just late. You might have been able to see that in my buttons. I just tried it again, but it looks like he went for the up kick that time. I've got a trick here, but there's usually I don't want to do it because he can just up kick react. I think I tried to do it while he was kicking to see if I can get him while he's kicking forward. Because when he's moving forward, he most likely won't go for the up kick. But I was wrong. He actually goes for the up kick, and I was just good that I wasn't hit by it. Against Markman, one of the good times to trick is when he is looking for those items. Most of the time, if he pulls up a regular item, you can get the kill. If he pulls up one of his kickboxes, he will. If he actually gets the actual box, he'll recover faster, and you'll miss. But for the most part, it's a good time to look for a trick. Oh no. I think I might have stood there and saw, could I parry? And then I realized I couldn't, and I tried to jump out, and it was a bit too late. I might switch out of the stage here. I do remember that. Yeah, I don't like the rain, so I might move to another. Hopefully, get another stage on the roll.
Here comes a new challenger. My hands crossed.
Ubersaw here is thinking about a different gem, maybe? I don't know. In either case, I was gonna go pick gem anyway, so I just decided to wait, just to pick it already. I could decide to wait since he did win the previous match. He is forced to pick first, so I can counter pick. But I didn't think I was gonna change it whatever he picked, so I was gonna go with the kick gem. Oof, moving forward there, and I just get tagged. We'll see how much. I should be respecting Ubersaw more. He tends to go for an aggressive attack that very first move, especially when he feels like he wants to go for a lightning kick. He definitely does that a lot in the early rounds. Yeah, I'm just looking for a trick. Whenever you see me empty jumping like that, there might be times where I'm like just looking for that good opportunity to come in for a trick. I wasn't sure what to do there. Backing up into the spring was probably bad. Ubersaw Medic in the chat saying I'm going to give away his tendency to go for that. I don't know. I think it's well known that you go for these. Anyways, I'm headshot here. It's pretty bad, as usual. We'll see if I can actually do some kind of defense. There's a very good approach there by Medic, just kind of pushing me back little by little, and finally getting the kill. He's about to get kick factor, so I do have to worry about feint. Oh, if I landed there and went into parry, that would have been the best move, but if he had the slow kick, the kick forward is the best move, so... good props to Medic to get that lightning kick because I was looking to parry his slow kick after kicking down to the ground.
Yes, from above. Round one.
Alright, so a lot of these interactions where I get kind of close to him is definitely bad for me. I don't have meter for trick, and I don't have meter for parry, and I basically gave away my second jump already, so I gotta be more careful about that. I'm just staying away from gas there. I got a lot of meter now, so I'm probably looking for places to trick there. I did go for the trick, but I missed. I don't know if there was enough time there to squeeze in a parry, but I might have been... Whenever you go into line as S-kill, doing a panic parry is something that's somewhat safe since it's going to time out anyway, and you might as well try to protect yourself just a little bit more. Okay, I got a little meter now, probably looking for a place to trick. Yeah, that was a good time. I hit kick factor, but I also noticed that he was in his kick motion, so I should be able to basically show up around him and get the kill. So against both Kung and Markman, after they kick, it's a really good time to trick because they end up passing under you, and then you show up and you turn around and you kick them in the head. Oh, bad time for Markman to go for a search there. I was a bit too close and I was able to get the kill. Get on the board.
Yes, from above. Round one.
So far, that was probably one of my better interactions at the neutral level. Other than that, Uber's been outplaying me in the neutral, pushing me back easily. There's another example of one of those tricks to punish the item search. Ooh. I probably could have gotten a kill there, but I didn't even notice that he did a lightning kick until it was way too late. Yeah, I was a bit greedy on Medic there. He might have been going for the forward jump into lightning, but slow kick came out. I was able to parry it easily.
Round 6.
Ooh, good job on Medic there, continuing his advantage in the neutral.
Round 7.
If I was able to get down early enough, I might have been able to parry. Ooh, so far we did a bit of good movement, both of us, and then I kind of get stuck in the air, and he uses the oil to get a bit closer than, and I wasn't able to disappear and get away. Ooh. My timing for that was trying to hit him on the kick, but I was a bit too late, and he's able to survive. Now I've got the glue under me. I'm trying to figure out a way to build meter. Luckily the glue goes away. Parry? Yep. Ubersaw did have the meter to hit a feint there to kind of bait my parry out, but I was able to hit that one and actually tie up the set. So really, really good set, hype set. Go on to the last match here. I wonder if I was telling him that, oh, you had meter for parry here. I don't know. Sometimes we do talk off screen in Discord chat as we play the match.
From above. Round 1.
Ooh, getting a little bit choppy, but tends to happen. Good aiming on Ubersaw there, not aiming too high and falling victim to the parry. Ooh, very good approach there by Ubersaw. Caught me building some meter. So Uber is doing a lot more pressure than he was in the previous rounds. I can definitely feel it, and it's really hard for me to build meter here. Ooh, very good feint there. Looks like I'm about to be frauded. I'm still on a spring, which is not too bad as Esco since you do have that second jump. So I might like hang on it or just back up to build meter. This could be my chance to come back. Ubersaw went a bit too close and I was able to get a headshot. I think I'm really trying to be greedy for that headshot because I know I'm down a few matches and I'm hoping I get a string of combos. Luckily I get a nice trick here for the headshot. I might be really greedy for the headshot again here. Looks like I'm building for trick to get it. Ooh. Very good escape by Ubersaw. Oh no. Okay, so I think I do remember this. I was a bit greedy with my movement there. I could have backed off and just built up meter, and I did a little bit of safer approach there and stopped building right in front of him. Well played, Uber. Still in the chat. That was a great set.
I did, and Megamart fired me, man.
I think this is my last game. I'm playing against Hanson. Hanson's been learning Uncle Sensei. One of the things about Uncle Sensei and S-Kill is that you can hit his you can parry the slow kicks, but he can't switch out of it, so there's that mind game of like, does he switch, does he not switch? And also he tends to be a fairly large target, so when you're hitting you can aim high and you can still hit him because of his feet that are standing in the air. Oh. Hanson, not falling for the parry bait, ends up landing and just punishing me for trying to go for that bold parry there. I'm glad I don't get a headshot here, so I can have another round to build up my meter. Basically, I'm going to be looking for bad movement by Hanson, where he kind of moves too far forward with that dive punch. Luckily, right here, I caught him standing and able to trick right in front of him.
Round 5.
Yeah, just looking for that kick forward. I didn't notice the kick forward, but I did notice him back up, so I just went into my trick. Yeah, examples of that right there is kind of where I'm trying to look for, where he's moving forward with that dive punch, and I'm able to get him as he moves forward. Since my kick is just as slow as his, he'll end up landing, and then I can hit him as he lands.
Yes, from above.
One thing that's cool is when you want to trick Uncle Sensei, he is fairly long when he does his dive punch, and he also lands into a handstand, which is pretty high. So there's a lot of trickable scenarios. And Uncle Sensei might not get headshot though, because he does have like this ability to control where his head is. Oh, lovely switch by Hanson there. I threw out the parry, but he switched right into my chins.
Is that nickel? Dude, man.
Round 4. Dive kick.
Ooh, I was a bit too close there. I think he could have hit me if he went straight into his dive punch.
Round 5. Dive kick.
Yeah, got enough for trick. I go for it. Yeah. So it's similar to Shoals and Kung and anyone who's got that horizontal kick. If you get them while they're doing the horizontal kick, you can get that turnaround kill.
Round 7. Dive kick.
Ooh. I think I just lucked out there on movement, able to win the neutral while he tries to approach with the or tries to punish me with the dive punch there. So far feeling pretty good. Hanson hasn't gotten any clean kills, except for I think his best play so far was the switch into my feet, but his approach has been kind of awkward, and so I think I'm feeling pretty good about the matchup right now.
Round 2. Dive kick. Headshot.
Oh, I think that was just a read on my part that he was gonna come forward, and so I ended up just kicking right into it. So that might have been a bit lucky on my part. When you're up 2-0, you tend to have the liberty to take a bit more risks, and so sometimes they pay out, and you lean on your lead basically, since you do have that big lead. Even if you lose, it's not too bad.
Unintended glitch. Round 5. Dive kick.
There, yep. That was a classic situation where I can see as Eskel that I want to kick forward and try to bait out that kick. Oh yeah, looking for the trick pretty hard there. I might try to be less less obvious next time. Just me backing up looking for tricks is not a good way. Ooh. Missed the first parry, hit the second parry. Hanson did have the option to just sail over me, but ends up switching into a kick, and that ends the match.